heading down for a lymphatic drainage massage. Lymphatic drainage has been such a game changer for me. Brazilian lymphatic, I keep saying lymphatic drainage, and it's not the same as Brazilian lymphatic. Brazilian lymphatic is a little bit more energized, to say the least. But ever since I started doing Brazilian lymphatic drainage, the scar tissue in my hamstrings from when I tore my hamstrings years ago, it's gotten so much better. Stretching, recovering, also feeling just overall better when I'm training a lot in a week, when I'm having to do a lot of movement. This has been such a key component in my recovery, which the more I train, the longer I'm alive, the more and more I realize and have learned that recovery is so important, and now it's something I actually prioritize. This is a total side note, and I'll probably do a video with this as a subject and a topic, but whenever I am not training and I'm not teaching and I'm not practicing, I am wearing natural fabrics as much as possible, because a lot of sports and performance fabrics and gear have all the synthetic, all of the microplastics, and I need my body to get grounded and to get rebalanced from being in, it's sweat wicking, but it's also sweat producing, and it's also, you just don't want synthetic fibers against your body all day. It's really important to not always be spanked up, so to speak. But yeah, so it's kind of fun because I love being able to wear regular clothes and also to be a pedestrian, just a regular dude. Something a lot of people ask me about is what they should do if they don't like running, if they don't like doing workouts where there's high intensity or any kind of impact. And I always suggest walk. Walk as much as you can. Get as many steps in a day as you can. We were not meant or made to sit for such long periods of time as most people are sitting on average for 3 to 4 hours without a break. So walking helps get your body moving, gets everything circulating. It's good for your whole system, but it's also a full body exercise and a full mind and awareness exercise. At least it can be when you practice mindfulness. Keeping your eyes open, looking around, hearing the sounds, looking at the colors, engaging with your world, so to speak, becomes full body. I find walking so absolutely therapeutic. There's something meditative about it for me, especially when I'm walking in neighborhoods that I enjoy, especially when I'm maybe listening to a podcast or even just listening to the birds. And I think that walking is super underrated, and well, there are health benefits galore. I think something people realized, at least during the pandemic, when if you were in Montreal, there was curfew and you couldn't just go around and walk about. I think people realized just how important it is for their mental well-being to be able to get outside. And then walking around, moving your body, it's like bonus on top of bonus on top of bonus. It's the whole thing that benefits. I love walking from the studio to the Brazilian lymphatic drainage spa, because I get in just the amount of steps that walking there and back pushes me to 10,000. So that's always a goal. But I also like it because I get such great heat, circulation, a little bit of warmth to my legs, so that when they're pounding my muscles out, the muscles have a place to recover from, and it just the benefits for the circulation and the lymphatic drainage, for me at least, they go up tenfold. And I love that feeling of weightlessness in my legs after. Oh, and it helps me go to sleep at night. Like, oh, I just love it. Literally right after lymphatic drainage, Brazilian lymphatic drainage, I feel just so much lighter. I always wear loose clothes so that I can also just put them on right after Brazilian lymphatic, and it doesn't constrict my body, and it helps with the lymphatic drainage. Oh my gosh, I need 2 hands for this button. I first got into Brazilian lymphatic drainage massage as a way of helping recovery in my body, along with breaking up some scar tissue that I've had in my hamstrings from past injuries. But the benefits have surpassed my expectations, and now it's a part of my weekly recovery. I love the parks in Montreal. They are so beautiful, and I just appreciate, like, look at this. Like, are you kidding me? Like, just little, like, brooks of water and streams and ducks. It's walking perfection. I absolutely love walking, but I also equally love taking public transport. We have a great system in Montreal, and I find that not only is it really easy to get around on the metro, but it's really fun for people watching. Going to get my acupuncture facial with gua sha. Maybe a little LED, maybe a little microcurrent, we will see. But yeah, it's been a while. I haven't gone for one, so I'm really excited. My face feels like $1 million. Acupuncture, microcurrent, LED. That's what we did today, and I fell asleep. 90 minutes of bliss. And there's something about acupuncture, I just conk out. I can feel my muscles physically just, the needle goes in, it's like, just releases. Oh, I love it. Let's see. I don't know if you can tell. Doesn't matter. I can feel it. Walking through the park again, because it's awesome. It's so beautiful despite the sounds of electric activity or battery operated devices. It's just so beautiful, honestly. Like, we are so blessed. We are getting a beautiful autumn, a gorgeous end of summer, start of September. The weather could not be nicer. People are doing their exercise. Children from daycare are out playing. There's a little soccer game going out on the field. It's great energy. And great energy in a city is something that is so important. It's one of the reasons I fell in love with Montreal in the first place, but it's something I've become so much more aware of, and something that I just hold in high esteem and value is the energy of the place that I live. And the energy comes down to how you feel walking around, how you feel going out, how you feel interacting with your environment. And I have to say, this is a great time right now. People are in good spirits, people are in good moods, and that's usually a determining factor of some kind. Woo, it's getting windy. Not only do I love walking everywhere when the weather is amazing, but also I love being able to walk to warm up before I teach or before I record. This week it's been a big teaching week. Everyone's coming back to routine, and a lot of people are looking for training. And I've also been filming a ton of new workouts lately for classes online. So walking is great to warm up and also cool down. Words cannot describe how gorgeous this day is. I'm walking down to my Brazilian lymphatic drainage, and I think I realized that I fall in love with Montreal because of this season, but also because why shouldn't you fall in love with the city you're in? There's something so magical about having a relationship with the place you live where you just love it.
I love body treatments, but even more so, I love body treatments that have health benefits, which is why I love Soul Medical Spa. Not only do I go for Brazilian lymphatic drainage, but I'll also do my LED light therapy at the spa. There's also oxygen masks, along with incredible slim wave machine, which is electromagnetic stimulation, helping sculpt and tone and set the body up for success. I'm prone for constipation, so the Brazilian lymphatic massage with the stomach manipulation really helps me. I see a difference almost instantaneously after the treatment. It helps with bloating. My circulation feels absolutely incredible. I always feel better, which is something that's so key, not to mention sculpted, toned, and energized.
Last day subbing at 7 a.m. Can't wait to never have to get up and teach at 7 again.
In the process of finding out what really works for us, there are a lot of different things to try, whether it's walking, moving, getting outside, eating great food, recovering. There's always different ways in which you can help support your body. Of course, it's all about learning the art of living and being in discovery in the process. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you at the next vlog.